Vater 45 da versteckt und mein
es in seiner Freiheit, seiner Arbeit und in seinem Leben glückliches Volk sehen. In diesem Sinn begrüße ich auch die neue große Schau unserer nationalen deutschen Motoren- und Automobilproduktion im Rahmen dieser internationalen Ausstellung. Und ich erkläre damit die internationale Automobil- und Motorradausstellung 1937 zu Berlin für eröffnet.
Schön Sachen aus der guten alten Zeit und rum kommt nach Opas Uniform bereit. Opa war Sturmführer bei der SS. Opa war Sturmführer bei der SS. Opa war Sturmführer bei der SS. Sturmführer bei der SS. Bei der Panzerdivision war Opa eins dabei. Man haben die aufgeräumt in der Russerei. Im Politkommissar kamen wir davon, denn für Bolschewike gab es kein Verlor. Opa war Sturmführer bei der SS.
Hello my friends, it is today October the 27th of 2017, and look what I have for this video for you guys. It says here Volkswagen Revia magazine, Volkswagen magazine, that's for Slovenia, because my father did purchase this car, this German car. He always have purchased one. So this was the magazine that was brought to us yesterday by an individual in the red Audi. It was a red Audi, most likely, might have been also Golf, but I have seen this individual before, and he is a sympathizer of neo-Nazi Deutschland, because this is what Germany is today. I did not rush anywhere, and also you cannot see anywhere the date. Actually, yeah, you can see one. I have not noticed one, but I have noticed one here, and I have also noticed one like this on the side. You can barely see anything, yeah, but it's there. So yeah, this is February 2017, but really was delivered yesterday. No, but it doesn't matter. Maybe they wanted to use this as some sort of excuse or something like that. However, it is bizarre to know that beside the vehicles that you get to see, Volkswagen vehicles, German vehicles that you get to see in this magazine, because that's what it's all about basically. On the last page they also give you a free advice on schizophrenia. Okay, so I don't really understand how this, when you purchase German car, goes along with the free advice on schizophrenia. So I just want to note this. I know very well what this bullshit is all about. They have spent 4 hours just fixing computer because computer was hacked, and I mean beyond believable. 4 hours I have lost, and it's something I was promised. I was promised this by Angela Merkel, because throughout MK Ultra what they do is they totally interrogate you, and they anticipate your response, and they obtain that response, they obtain reactions, your response, your logic. They study that very closely, and so they knew that it's going to get to this point, and we are at this point, inconvenient point, where it's proven that the United States of America is in the core of the US. Core of the US is nothing more than a Nazism, same as it was in Hitler's Germany. Okay, let's put it this way. Americans helped Nazi German regime to become what it became, and their media, same media as the media as of today, have censored the truth about the Eastern Europe, about the killings, how they have slaughtered millions of people, had concentration camps throughout the Poland and so on. They have censored this stuff as long as it was possible, okay, when they could not censor that no more. And it's the same with the Buckingham Palace in Great Britain. When they could no longer censor that stuff, when the truth came out, they just had to do what, you know, people wanted them to do. So you're talking about this upper class, top class people that basically live detached from reality in a world of their own, filled with the hatred. McCain's, Bush, Clinton's, and some other people as well. They even got Obama in this train, in this, I don't know how I would call this. And so, after the Second World War, what have happened is that our countries here in Europe, you know, they could not compete anywhere nearly with Germany. All through Germany was harmed, it was damaged. Not as much as Russia, let's say, where they murdered 27 million people and they burned, basically, Germans burned to the ground Russia, European part of Russia. Belarus, in Poland, they murdered 6 million people. They could not compete anywhere even nearly, remotely with Germany, because those elites, they came to aid to Germany again after the Second World War, and what they did is they started to build one. They started to invest in one immense amounts of money. They brought technology with them from the US, and so you were not able to compete against Germany, behind whom United States of America was, which did not suffer basically any war on its soil. You know what I mean? So you're totally positioned in a totally unequal situation again with these Germans, who have managed to slaughter over 80 million people just during the Second World War, and they were 65 million. So they killed 50 million people more than what they were as a nation. So this is, you know, when I think about stuff that is happening today, which is totally identical, you know, the stuff they have done to me, I didn't finish the sentence I was going to say before. The United States of America literally, have tortured me with, I think, the most intense ever possible electroshock therapies that anyone could possibly endure under the extreme threats. MK Ultra and so on turn individual into a neo-Nazi, so inciting him in hatred, insulting him. So people like McCain, Bush, the real neo-Nazis, Clintons, can hide behind him as something that they are not. So this is the country, you know. It was bad, the stuff that I was told. We don't want you in America anymore, you know. Basically go or we will kill you. But, you know, when I consider the stuff they have done to me in Miami, those electroshock therapies, MK Ultra, that gradually was used to lure politicians from Eastern Europe into some kind of a mind games through me. Stuff that I have undergone that was way beyond Guantanamo people that have endured in Guantanamo. And you have this scum that today is using the human rights literally to destroy us, to dehumanize us, to kill us. This is just incredible. And not only to kill us, but to literally bring this third world here in our countries against whom they have lost war. you know, and use them to condition us our freedom, basically to incite us in hatred, in neo-Nazism, so we can serve this literally parasites that should not even exist in the first place. Like I said, they have murdered over 80 million people in World War II alone. Okay, so this is just truly despicable. You know, Germans own to Russia at least $10 trillion, and to Poland at least $1 trillion. They burned Poland, they burned Russia and Belarus even more. And so, you know, that's why I don't see the politic of the Putin, the way he's taking, you know, the way he's taking the politic is, you know, something that is going to have positive outcome for Russia, because this guy is just racking the World War II victory, Russian victory, Soviet Union victory against the neo-Nazis. You know, it's really, really simple, the whole thing. You know, he's just complicating the whole thing and hyping European countries, which helps, again, Germany to, you know, suggest Russia as aggressive and so on, when he clearly could stand in front of the camera with other politicians and accuse West of neo-Nazi politics. As simple as this. And you know, with neo-Nazis, you do not negotiate, really. There's only one way to deal with them. And that's completely the same way as it was done during the Second World War. Not that the Russian people today are, you know, persecuted in Ukraine and in Baltic states, and you know, everybody's just numb, and Russia is even sanctioned, etc., 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 stuff like this. It's bizarre what's happening, really. So I just wanted to say this. This here, dearly you're going to pay for this article here that you have sent, I guess, to brainwash my father on issues that do not even exist in my family. Dearly you're going to pay for this here. The last thing I would ever want is to have Adolf Hitler parked inside of my garage. In fact, I would not want to even sit inside of the German car. I don't care if it's a BMW, Mercedes, or Audi, or whatever it is. I would not even want to sit in this piece of garbage trash.
Sturmführer, beide SS. Und freundlich heim, auch jeden Tag im Arm, seh ich meines Groß, hab das alte Uniform. Dann seh ich auf der Mütze den toten Schädel blitzen, weiß, dass all die Schweine bald schon wieder blitzen, denn der